Good morning. Yesterday was day 16 and it was an okay day. So I woke up and Shahan said he was going to stay behind at the convent for a while because he was tired, had to wash his clothes. But Estelle and I went into Saint-Côme d'Or and incredibly beautiful medieval town. Went to the boulangerie, got our pain au chocolat. But there was another thing there called fouace. I wanted to try it. It looked like Spanish roscón. We went to the church, prayed, and then after that we ate. And when we ate the fouace, it was so good. She was like, why don't we just get another one? And we ran back to get fouace. Better than any roscón I've ever tried. It was incredible. And we walked for a while. We went up a mountain. And at the top of that mountain, there was a statue of Mary overlooking Saint-Côme and Espinal. I forget the name of the town now. But yeah, beautiful view up there. And Espinal, I think that's what it's called, was another beautiful medieval town with this castle overlooking the city and our town. And we went down there. As we're going down, this priest that was walking with us, the priest from yesterday, he had recognized me and he was talking to Estelle. Apparently May 1st is a French holiday, so a lot of things are going to be closed. We had to look at buying food and stuff. But he also said that after Espinal, I'm definitely butchering that name. I don't think that's what it is. But after that town, there'd be no more mountains. It'd be flat. And spoiler alert, not true. And we went into the town, did some grocery shopping, got some stuff for pasta tonight or for yesterday to feed all the pilgrims. We're gonna make pasta with tomato sauce, some veggies, a little bit of minced meat. And after that, we reserved some places to stay for the next few days. And then it looks like I'm going to Rocamadour, which is it's one day out of the way, but it's apparently super worth it. And I think it'll be my goodbye to this group. After that, I'll go to Caro, where I think I'll meet Dad. He might be coming. And I'll rest for a day. My feet were pretty beat up yesterday. My body was pretty tired. And I think Estelle could notice I wasn't in the best mood. But she asked me if I wanted to have lunch. And I had my first sit-down lunch in Espinal. And it was a duck. I also had some charcuterie. And then a nut pie. It was great. And I'm working on my French to order. I said, je voudrais un menu charcuterie, une canard, et un tarte de nœuds, I think. And they gave me a little bit of wine. And after I ate, I was full, like a king. And I felt a lot better. Even though walking immediately after that was a bad idea. I should have taken a little nap or something. But 3 problems arose. First, we get to the end of Espinal after this beautiful river and medieval city or town, after walking through it. And we see that Estelle thought it was going to be 6 kilometers from there, that our stay, our gîte would be 6 kilometers from that town. It was 9 kilometers. And we thought it was going to be on flat terrain. It said 9 kilometers, and the sign was pointing this way. One of the steepest hills so far, steepest climbs after that town. So that was rough. But after that, it also started to rain a couple of droplets. And Estelle said it would rain. I told her I'd pray heavily, and I did. I prayed really hard for God to not let it rain because I didn't have my rain clothes on. And as I was praying, little droplets kept falling and falling and falling. she told me to just accept it. And I told her, no, I'm gonna fight it as much as I can. And if it happens, then I'll accept it. But then I said, you know what? It's time to accept that it might rain. And then the rain stopped. And I think Estelle and God taught me an important lesson here. And it's sometimes, or maybe all the time, God wants us to live in perfect acceptance of his perfect will. Whether it rains or not, we love him and we're happy. We don't need to pray against it, you know? And I need to practice that. Just accept. If he wants it to rain, let it rain, you know? Why would I say to stop it? Why would I ask for my comfort? No. There's more important things to pray for, I think. So that was a good lesson. And then the Estelle thing, that she has feelings for me and I kind of like her. I think it's just like chemistry. You know, we have really good chemistry. We get along really well. And we're on this journey together for a while. It's fun, but I think I've decided and thought about there's no point. Sometimes I think you may have chemistry and you may like someone, but it's not worth doing anything about. Sometimes it's better to stay still. Stay still. So I'm gonna stay still, and we'll say our goodbyes in like 6 days, I think, and that'll be okay. We enjoyed our time together here, and she's been a good teacher and interpreter, so, and a good friend, a good walking companion, and that's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. I know that God has big plans for me, so I'm going to be patient and try to be in perfect acceptance of what he has planned for me. At night, we all cooked together. I didn't really do much. I feel bad. They always do it, but they always beat me to it, you know? But we all cooked, and then we ate pasta, fromage, which, you know, I haven't tasted a single fromage better than Manchego cheese here. I'm taking it slow, but so far, overrated. And no offense to the French. But after that, had some chocolate and a little bit more of that fouace for dessert we shared with everyone. And then I went to bed. Oh, and one last thing. Yesterday I looked at the map and thought, man, not even half away to Santiago de Compostela. 1,300 kilometers left. And that worried me a little bit. But then I thought, that means my beard's not even halfway grown. That means that my spirit, my heart, and my mind have not even been halfway transformed by God. And that excited me. All right, that's it.